What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Tarkir Dragonstorm standard video. And today we're going to have a look at one of my favorite archetypes to play in Magic the Gathering, which is Big Red. Now, I like playing this so much because usually when people think about mono red, they think about the most aggressive deck in a format. And when you're playing Big Red, you're giving them the exact opposite of that by playing like a mid-range, almost control-like version of mono red. And instead of winning on turn 3 with a Monster's Rage, you're grinding your opponent out with these really cool planeswalkers at the top end. So I figured there were a couple cards from Tarkir that would slot perfectly within this deck. I had built another Big Red deck list during Ether Drift, which was more like start your engines focused. And this time around, there's something a little bit different, which is more like focused on a little bit of ramping. And that is possible now because of the Sunset Strike Master, a 2-mana 3/1 dork from Tarkir. You can tap it to add red mana, and it also has a really cool activated ability, which solves one of the problems we had when I played the deck last. For 3 mana, a tap and a sacrifice, it deals 6 damage to target creature with flying. This is a really efficient way for you to deal with these like demons that come out of like an Unholy Annex, for instance. Because normally you'd have to almost always like 2-for-1 yourselves against such creatures with flying that had a high toughness. Because most of the efficient red removal, like Witchstalker Frenzy or Scorching Shot, all deals like 5 damage, not 6. And the Sunset Strike Master, you know, can just be sacrificed and immediately deal with one of those big demons. But it's also just nice against something like Oculus, if you're playing against it, which is 5 toughness. And it just adds a lot of like flexibility to the deck list, and only ramping, but also just like removing a big creature. There are ramping in the deck list, but because we're trying to get to Ugin, Eye of the Storms, I just figured, like, you know, it's such an impressive planeswalker. I ended up playing it in mono white before, and I thought it was great at the top end. So what if we try it in mono red as well? 7 mana planeswalker, 7 loyalty. Whenever you cast a spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more colors. So you have quite a lot of colorless cards in this deck to really try and enable Ugin. The +2, you gain 3 life and you draw a card. The 0 ability gives you 3 colorless mana. And the ultimate for -11, you search your library for any number of colorless and non-land cards, exile them, and shuffle. Till the end of turn, you may cast those cards without paying their mana cost. So once you activate the ultimate, you should just be able to exile, like, you know, get rid of all your opponent's non-land permanents, which is usually game winning. So another thing that's really important in this deck is we're playing the Sunset Strike Master to get us from 2 mana to 4 mana, basically the next turn, which will allow us to play these like crucial cards. One of them being Koth, Fire of Resistance, which is like the card I associate most with playing Big Red. It's a 4 mana planeswalker, 4 loyalty. For the +2, you search your library for a basic mountain card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. The -3 Koth deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. And then the ultimate, the -7, you get an emblem with whenever a mountain you control enters, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target. Koth really is just like the ultimate Big Red card that just like rewards you for playing basically only mountains as your lands. And another card that I'm checking out is the Magmatic Hellkite, another new card from Tarkir. Now, I think it's completely fine to play something like Sunspine Lynx in this position. I have the Sunspine Lynx in the sideboard. But if you want to play it in the main, I think that's also fine. Sunspine Lynx is also one of those cards that reward you for playing a lot of like basic lands, which we're definitely doing in this deck with 18 copies of a mountain. But I think Magmatic Hellkite is a very cool card, very underplayed, and it gets incredibly powerful when you cast it before like your curve. So if you can cast this card on turn 3, it's kind of nuts. And that's something that we can have access to here because we're playing the Sunset Strike Master and an Iron Crag. It's a 4 mana dragon, 4/5 with flying, and when this creature enters, you destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Its controller searches the library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped with a stun counter on it, and then shuffles. Now, I think this card is just very impressive, like I said, especially when fired off on the play and on turn 3. Like, it really just shuts your opponent down pretty aggressively and buys you a lot of time, which is kind of what we need. The more time we can buy ourselves, the more we have like a shot at getting to Ugin, and once we get to Ugin, we can just win the game. Another way to win the game is 4 copies of your Forge, 3 mana artifact. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put an oil counter on the artifact, and then create an X1 red Phyrexian Horror creature token with trample and haste, where X is the number of oil counters on the artifact. Sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next end step. And your Forge is just another like great way to win the game within this deck. Now, other like coolest cards that we're playing for Ugin, playing a Sire of 7 Deaths, which is just a chunky 7/7 with a bunch of like you know, keywords on there. Ugin can find it, and it's also just a really good card to like eventually ramp into. And also a Dissection Tools, which is pretty spicy. It basically manifests dread and then equips itself to the creature, and then the equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch and Lifelink. which basically makes a 4/4 creature with Death Touch and Lifelink, which can really like take over games. We can sacrifice tokens from the Urisk Forge to attach it to a bunch of like other creatures that we have access to. And that's kind of what we're working with this time around. Sideboard, like I said, has those Lynxes. Also Screaming Nemesis to help us out more against aggro decks. Chandra Spark Hunters if we're playing against more like, you know, other mid-range decks. And yeah, that's it really. So a different approach to one of my beloved archetypes. I hope you guys enjoy and hope you guys think Ugin is a good fit within this deck, because I think it definitely is. I like Ugin at the top end of these monocolor decks, and Big Red is just as good of a fit. So let's get started and let's have a look at a little bit of an unusual deck, but a very like fun one to play. So here we go. Let's get started. Okay, my Big Red list finds one Fountain Port in the opening hand. We're so back. We're so back. After standard, or fucking commander, I guess. I would imagine commander. Do you think Wiltsy can save Pioneer? No. No, I don't think so. This might be Omni combo. Me and my Sunset Strike Masters. I can make an effort to shake it up at least. I don't think so. I think they've power crept standard too much. I'm afraid. I don't think they could go back. Like I said, you'd have to do Pioneer Masters, but nobody's buying that and they know it. Nobody's buying that shit. They're aware. Alright, I've drawn 2 dead cards. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get out of this without hitting my land drops again. These Maze Mind Tome will draw me some stuff, but... Wait, why the hell is Malcolm here? Oh, I guess Omni Synergy. Why would nobody buy it? I don't think anybody cares about Pioneer like that. I think most people, based on what the internet says, play Pioneer because it's like the current competitive deck at that point. Or competitive, like, format. Rather than it having like a fan base in a similar sense that like Modern does. I don't know anymore what we're facing. No clue. I'm just really hoping I can fire off this Brotherhood's End. It would be perfect. Phyrexian Sensor. Yeah, whatever they're doing, I think they're trying to target, like... Corey Steel. Of course. Maybe it's like a flash deck or something? I don't know. Yeah, it feels very targeted for sure. It lost a lot of games against Izzet, yeah. The vibe I'm getting to. Like, I don't feel 100% comfortable here trying to slam Ugin. I mean, I can exile something. I can throw this Ugin away, technically, I guess. Sure, why not? At least he gets rid of the Shana. Because at least it's a casting effect, and then they counter this. Sure. At least you deal with that. Yeah, Blast-on rotates. RIP. I mean, opponent's trying to do something new. Like, that's cool, right? You gotta respect it. Did F have a counter up? Probably no more lies. I would imagine. It should be the middle ground, very standard and modern, but it doesn't feel that way. They just don't know how to give it an identity. No, they don't. It's very wild. It's a weird one. For sure. Well, if they pierce me, I can pay. It definitely is giving spell pierce though, isn't it? It is giving spell pierce. I don't know. Getting weird vibes from it. I don't want to just lose my Ugin to a pierce again. No, exactly. It's just, yeah. I feel like one thing that defines Pioneer for me is the fact that it's just a combo format. Like, you play Pioneer, you're bound to like hit a miserable combo one way or another along the lines, but I don't know, do I feel good firing it off now? I have 3 mana open. Screw it, we'll give it a shot. We'll have a look. Yo, period. Nah, I didn't think they were 3-step gamers. Alright. Song request? You got it. Oh, now I accidentally pinned something. No! Wait, let me unpin that. Silly. Here we go. Life's hard out here, man. Trying to copy messages in the chat. Before you know it. Pin the glorb ass, yeah. Sure. Wait, we repin that? Yeah. We're good, we're good. We fixed it. Did it just bounce Ugin? Bruh. Ugin bounced? Crazy style? Okay. Getting through it, though? I'm assuming they're just playing blue-white flash. Like, I wouldn't... Yeah, it's gotta be blue-white flash. I see. Link's angle? I don't know. It's weird. I don't hate it, but... I think ultimately the most important thing here is that we have a lot of mana and we can just try to like dodge No More Lies and dodge the spell pierces. If we're aware of those, it would help. If we're aware and we respect them, that would be really helpful. Ooh, I quite like that. This avatar is in the shop right now. Their avatar is like worth $100 on like secondhand websites. Wild. But those websites rob you anyways. Yeah, they rob you though. They're like the ultimate scam. Could try to fire off Forge here. Oh, that's football up right here. So it was like an exclusive with, God, what even was it? I want to say like TwitchCon or something? Or was it? It was an open beta gift? See, I don't fucking know. It was somewhere. I'll remove it. Two top. Alright, dang. Counterspell's on the way. Alright, I can pay for Spell Pierce if they have it, though. Right, I can't pay for that. I would trade. Yeah, it's a pretty exclusive one. We're getting interrupted again. I'm getting Pyro flashbacks, so please. I'm still traumatized. I'm still traumatized. Anyway, here's my magmatic Hellkite. So anyway, I started blasting. Look at this MVP, by the way, chat. MVP Sunset Strike Master. Let it be said. Let it be said. What a goat. Alright, thank you for your service, Sunset Strike Master. We are so grateful. Absolute legend. I'll probably fire off this still too. One staff sitting on the Pierce or something. Anyway, shout out to our MVP. Nah, feeling like solid here, chat. I think we're doing great. This is more the energy that I'm looking for. Sure. Koth time. All right then. Even Interrupter is such a good card, though. It's unbelievable. Such a good card. Koth, we have enough. Thanks. We're good. We're good. Thanks for trying to show up, though. Damn, they're swinging, too. No way they have another, right? They'd have to have the fourth even Interrupter here. We'll ping it. Could be Tishana, maybe? No? Could be a way to block Sunset Strike Master. Osasi. Ooh, we have a removal angle here on the Mastermind. Not sure if I'm using it, but we have it. I'm honestly not a hater. We denied him a card, we get rid of a flyer. Not mad. This absolute goat. This absolute goat, chat. Sunset Strike Master. What a legend. I might want to keep this. Hmm. Oh, 4 hours to play, 1 to sign up. Oh, that makes sense because I had registered a deck already. Fuck, I guess I might want to like register a different deck and give it one more shot. Or what is the T now? I don't know anymore. Oh wow, okay. Jun sack one last time? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Am I getting soloed by this Swift Spear? Bruh. Okay then. Well, I'll be able to remove everything with Koth now, and we could put section tools in play too. I knew it was gonna be manifold. This evil thing. Evil mouse. Here we go. Get him, Koth. Get him. This baddie. Soon to be rotating, rip. The disrespect is unreal. The crazy Koth disrespect here. No way, bro. I was gonna say, change your mind real quick. Rude. I could do Iron Crag plus Koth. I could also do the section tools. Might just go Iron Crag and Koth, I guess. Ramps me up a little better. Okay. Had a feeling it was gonna be Karen. Right, well, we might gain 1 burst of life, and then, Karen is here. I don't know. Maybe it's Dedge? Plus burst. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The fucking perfect lineup of cards after they kept the 1-lander, mind you. Don't let it be like this, bro. Like, don't let it be like this, please. Is it one of those days? A main character, yeah, another main character, once again. Another main character. Unreal. Well, hopefully they won't run that back, because what the hell? Right, ghost vacuum. I'm gonna set up the forge. You got it, Moon. Thanks for joining. Vacuum for what? I don't know. I don't know, man. Witchstalker Frenzy? I don't think they understood what kind of deck we were playing. I guess they just won the game by turning Witchstalker Frenzy into a burn spell, so whatever. Is Blast Runner only clean out against Karen? Yup. Afraid so. Afraid so. Yeah, they def have a rage here. I think they have a rage. I could try to like be ahead of it and torch this Heartfire hero, but then I could also try to make them waste the rage, which is probably better. I'll do that. Okay. Make him waste it, I guess. Stupid mouse. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Are you winning? I'm trying. I'm trying. Rallying, if you will. Alright, I'll do it. Big Chad red versus small small beta red, right? That's it. Into manifold. Into rage. Yo, Crush, what's up? Lots of fun with Sultai Dragons. Hey, I'm glad. Love to hear it. Okay, so if I hit this with Bolt and they have another Monstrous Rage, I'm cooked, right? Fuck's sake. Why is it 3 toughness? Like, why? Oh, does it not save it? Because it goes to 4? Oh yeah, because the fucking thing falls off. Okay, great. I'm gonna do it then. I was gonna say, I literally having a mental breakdown if my Bolt can't hit this thing. Yeah, you're right. Valiant only puts it to 4. I'll have to try. But I think they have another rage. Or unless it was a burst, but... Okay, it's another Heartfire hero. I need lands. Come on, Big Red. What are we doing? Okay, holding. You can go ahead and slam Monstrous Rage on that for me, Chief. Exactly. Give me a 3rd red, please. Bleak. I don't know why I thought it was gonna go to 5 power. Like, the roll token doesn't stack. I'm fucking rusty. Ignore me, y'all. Okay, we take those. Could also be a Burst Lightning, and the Sunset Strike Master eats it up. Karen. I don't like her. I don't like Karen. She's mean. Okay, so Koth doesn't even take her out. That's pretty fucked up. Because we only have 2 mountains in play. I could do Koth plus though, but... Damn, I might just have to. Well, I don't know, Ryan. It depends on whether or not they're gonna, like, attack Koth, which, I mean, I think it's obviously the right thing to go after Koth, but I guess we'll see. They might not. Maybe they feel confident enough. I mean, I think it's correct to go after Koth for what it's worth, but, you know. I want to play this banger. No, okay, that's fine. Bruh. What the helly? Yeah, Koth, the absolute goat here. I will have to take out this Karen, though. Shove it on Koth, do what you won't. Dang. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Time to run them over, I guess. Hellkite can just be a chunky 4 or 5. A life gain. Well, we do have 1 copy of the section tools. I will let you know. Alright. Spinning. Yeah, we hit him with the GG out of spite. Well, I boarded out Sire because the card's just way too expensive, right? Well, where are you going? Face? I don't know if I would. I mean, you probably have to. It's probably your only way out. If you get lucky with some, like, lightning strikes or burst lightnings chained. Yeah, they kind of have to. They kind of have no choice. If they rip this chat, you will not be hearing from me anymore. If they rip this, I'm retiring. Just letting you know. Quarry Mountain, let's go. I'm ulting, right? Fuck yeah, I am. Get it, Koth, get it! Koth ult, we celebrate. Okay, I don't think they can do this with 1 draw. Okay. Nah, I think we got it, guys. Woo! Woo! We did it! Hey! Hey! Looking pretty good, I'd say. Oh, fuck, what the helly? Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. You're putting aristocrats? No, exactly, like... you know, Sephiroth will be... If there is a way to break Sephiroth, it will be happening on this stream, okay? Like, that's... I can fucking promise you that. If Sephiroth is powerful enough to be broken, it's happening on this stream. Period. I mean, you're not giving me a Blood Artist emblem and then me not taking advantage of it. Like, that's simply not happening, so... Alright, sets announced. We've seen no ramp pieces, but... Find out. Yeah, nah, you got it, you got it. Like, we're locking the fuck in. Of course. This opponent has a mouse avatar and is playing what I'm imagining is Dimir control. Yo, my god, thank you for the 8. Alright, I'm gonna try... Can you say magnetic? Hellkite. You ready gathering the Commander Sephiroth cards? You say charismatic? What did you have to read for that video again? Like magenta and like chartreuse, right? Or something? She couldn't do it. Was that not it? It was wild. Yeah, I believe that was what the video was. Probably nobody in here. Like, maybe like 1% of you guys catch that reference, but oh no. Okay, Eugene, we're good for now. Good set of Forge here. Not a hater. Sibsig Sephiroth combo. You know, it could be possible. Okay, let's get the Forge going here. What the hell? Get out of here. No entity trackers. Civilian, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Gravecrawler, hell yeah. I mean, it's Sephiroth already with like a Gravecrawler-esque card and like what, like an altar or something. Just like a sacrifice outlet that, you know, you ramp up with a little bit. It's pretty easy to break Sephiroth, I think. Nope, we're okay there. All these Ugin cards. No, we're good, we're good. Kind of want to fire off the Hellkite soon. Actually, like, I'm thinking we don't even need Demolition Field in this deck. Even though we have a one-off, like, the Magmatic Hellkite does a pretty good job at getting rid of these lands, right? We don't even really need to go that hard. I think I'll set up the Hellkite first. We don't even need to go that hard, but we'll see. Storm Chaser. Probably want to end up like drawing with this instead of scrying. I think we're looking pretty alright now. Wouldn't have minded setting up Koth there either to deal with the land though. Maybe I mean, I like having a 4-power creature in play that's like beating them down, but it's between like value versus damage right now. I think I like the Hellkite here. Big red Ugin. They're gonna grab back Get Out. Yes, Pioneer's permanently on Arena right now. Officially. They made the switch. It's pretty cool, honestly. So it's Get Out that they're grabbing back here. Okay. So is this our Koth moment? I think I'm gonna go Koth, and I'm gonna uptick, I think. I want to find a land. Hopefully this little otter won't be able to one-shot Koth. I mean, hopefully not. Okay. Pioneer? No, Pioneer's non-rotating. It's like it's an eternal format. Okay, well hopefully Koth lives. I'm just trying to thin my deck out. Stay alive. Not actually devastating for all the mono red, like big red dimmies once Koth rotates. Be a sad moment. Okay, so already gonna ping it, pick it up, and then ping it. Pretty good for us. It'll Get Out, pick up these two. We'll see. I think they're gonna try it. Oh, my Forge. Okay, sure. My Forge. What the hell, sure. We'll rotate with Return to Bloomborough. Oh my god. Ain't no way, it's my goat. Sire of 7 deaths. Okay. We can actually play it. You know, Ward... I mean, the thing is, the Ward phase 7 doesn't work, right? Because they got nowhere to run in play. Then again... Like, what hoops do they have to jump through? Get Out, pick up Storm Chaser, like, go to the next level? Ah, screw it. Screw it, chat. Here's a Sire of 7 deaths. Let's go. Yeah, they are all holding a counter. That's true. That is true. Curious to see what they do here. I hope it's not a town. That'd be sad. It's a fucking town. We hate to see it. Yikes. Not ideal. Because now the Sire of 7 Deaths is like basically dead. Basically dead. Is that the third town? Oh my, holy fuck, dude. The third town? They're gods? Yeah, apparently. The hell? Ward works the way you think it does. The problem... Okay, this is pretty good, though. Ward works exactly the way you think it does, but it was shut down because of nowhere to run, I fear. They shut it down. This is great, though. This is cooking. I could play my Maze Mind Tome, so I'm thinking I could just... I could get rid of one of these otters. But is that safer than just doing +2 and drawing a card? Nah, I'm just gonna go for card draw, I think. Well, thinking about just going for card draw. Like +2, and this gets rid of one of the otters that gets to 1, but like, I don't really have any proactive plays right now. So I kind of like the idea of just drawing a card and ticking it up. I think I will do that. Nah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, but what spells? Like, are they really out here? If they're out here just gonna throw away their, like, nowhere to runs and their get-outs, like, I don't even think we, like... Also, Enduring Curiosity is such an insane hit for them here. It's unbelievable. I can exile it, fortunately, but, you know. Not cute. I mean, I guess they could get out, but... They use get out to blink the curiosity, we can play the Sire, right? Well, yeah, because, like... What if they blink it back into their hand, I can just play the Sire, so they probably don't have an answer for the Sire, I would imagine. Or I imagine they don't have an answer for it. I mean, they have nowhere to run, but then they don't have a way to, like, actually, like, blink it, because they've already used 3 towns, mind you. Hold up Frenzy here. Because if I go Sunset Strike Master, but then I guess it'll still be hitting me for 2. Maybe this baits out the nowhere to run. I think I can try. It's just about setting up value right now. Sunset Strike Master, the goat, the goat. Yeah, there you go. She's dead. Alright. People will remember you. Just gonna get rid of the card out of my hand. I mean, part of me is like Sire. But then they pick these up and they replay those, so I think the threat of the Sire needs to be constant. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe we're just gonna pick it up already now. The stream volume sounds a bit low. Nah, that should be you. Their levels are like the same for me, so you might want to check your audio settings. Yeah, it should be alright. This Momentum Breaker was also a good answer for the Sire, so I'm not sure why. I gotta get rid of it. Ugin's dead? Nope, I don't think so. See? Not dead. Chat. Never change. Uh... okay, let's see. Bounce, but Demir. Bounce, but Demir. Maybe not the Strike Master. And again, like, is Malfunction could maybe be a slay here, honestly. I kind of like the Planeswalker, so I do also need to have more like board wipes because we gotta find a way to deal with all those like annoying little otters. Maybe we'll just give it a shot. Snapkeep. Oh my god. Where are the lands at? Hate having to mull so deep against like bounce, so but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. They are plinking a bunch of like hopeless nightmares. We might not have a good time here, but we'll see. I think we want Maze Mind Tome. For sure. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get another banger going here too. All right, here we go. Love strange brews. This is definitely like a strange brew because you're thinking like, why would you limit yourself to just being in mono red? And you're like, you know, honestly, there's not a good reason for it. Unless, you know, there's always a world in which instead of mainboarding Magmatic Hellkites, we want to mainboard Sunspine Lynx. That is one great reason to be in mono red, right? So that you can afford the Lynx and you hurt your opponent more than you hurt yourself, but... ah, screw it. It's fun to try out some different things, you know? I love Big Red. Just a different way to approach mono red deck building, which is usually just like aggro. I like it. So we're just gonna scry to something decent? Yeah, right. But I like the Magmatic Hellkite. I'm just a big fucking fan of it because it's like, it's so busted if you get it on turn 3. Which I think with the Iron Crags and like the Red Dork that you have such a good shot at getting it on turn 3. But we do have 3 Sunspine Links in the side, so like we can always go into that like strategy anyways. I gave myself the option technically, but vibe, hell yeah. Yeah, let's give ourselves a scry, I guess. A lange? No. We'll just draw a card, I guess. You have a big red commander deck? Ooh, who's the commander? Sounds fun. Alright. I think this opponent is in a state of shock or something. That they're playing against us. Like, what? What? Well, for what it's worth, at least giving them a great game, you know? They're not really sure what to do. You just built Marina Rooms. Oh shit! A banger from Duskmorn. We should play this banger too. Ryona Fire Dancer. Slay. I think is the opponent just gone? Did they just give up in general? Like what's going on? Oh my god, she looks like such a baddie. Holy shit, where is she from? She looks like a baddie. Oh, Magda, yeah. Well, opponent, take your time, you know? Take your time, buddy. Let's draw a card. This diva. Screw it, chat. We'll try a magmatic Hellkite. Oh, we hit the reef. And we'll probably Brotherhood's end their board soon. Ikoria. Yeah, can you say magnetic? Early like 2000s reality TV, unmatched. Also completely unhinged and like just not right, but my god, some of the memes that came out of that. I'll have to find the video at some point. Right, right. Right. The shit that she's done? Crazy. Traumatizing, just a bunch of women all over the world. With the, was America's Next Top Model? I don't know. The mess. Well, hopefully this entity tracker doesn't give them too much value right now. I want them to draw a bunch of cards. No, it's literally so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm not sure why my opponent is slow playing like this though. Do you think they're just actually like breaking their brain trying to figure out like how to beat us, or yeah, do they have connection issues? Oh, are they thinking about bouncing? Bouncing the Iron Crag. I guess they don't want to bounce the Hellkite. Shit, that's wild. That's wild. I guess I won't need my Iron Crag anymore. As I get another Iron Crag. I'd rather find a land here, I think. Ooh, that's pretty spicy too. Anyways, this is probably like the best Brother Tent's gonna look for quite some time. Let's do it. Okay. They're searching for a deck list. I feel a lot better if their hand had less cards in it though, I will say. But that's good value we just had. Nah, that's fair. Rip Hellkite. I'm looking for a land for Chandra. You're fighting the gods to stay awake. You are the sleepiest girl boss. Okay, I guess we'll just go like this. Man, I really hate making Chandra this vulnerable, but also like it is what it is. Probably gonna be one of those things flashed in. They're gonna get rid of my last card, I would imagine. Right, right. Born to be EP, forced to lock in, yeah. Right, right. Yeah, I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but you know. It would be nice if Big Red could hit some red lands. Am I right? As long as they don't have any other ways to pressure us, I'm cool with it though. What I care about. Gotta get rid of the towns. I'll play this banger too. Yeah, Hopeless Nightmare is a little bit of a dick for sure. I don't even hate the idea of grabbing removal here, because I feel like they might have a cat. We'll see. I need you to attack me first, buddy. There's no way they would, right? No, they wouldn't. Oh, maybe they do, actually. No way. They do? Big. Big, big, big. Oh my god. Sold. I mean, I guess I didn't expect Witchstalker Frenzy, so it makes sense, right? I mean, I guess they could bounce it. Yeah, never mind. Ah, feels bad. We're just so far behind because we don't even have mana to cast anything, like... which is wild, like, I've scryed so much. You'd imagine we'd have great draws, but... I don't think this is happening, Chief. We're about to draw Ugin. Nah. It just went wrong somewhere along the way. I guess we also had to mull to, like, 5, right? And then we got hit by some nightmares. We just lost a lot of our, Yeah, it is what it is, honestly. I mean, I like it against them, of course, but... Alright, what the hell, let's go. Ugin, we're on the way. Wait on us. Ugin! I might have to discard Ugin here, guys. Not because I hate Ugin, but, you know. Being smart or whatever. Alright, should we attack them with the forges? They surely won't be able to do much about that, I hope. Outside of bouncing them eventually. Go Urabesk Forge! Okay, at least we have lands now. At least. The barest of minimum, but it helps to be able to cast your spells. Yeah, nice try, Tashana. We'll get rid of you. I'm actually gonna like do it like this. So I miss out on 1 point of damage this way, but I get a scry, which I do value. No. I value the scry, I think. Gotta get some bangers. This Hopeless Nightmare. I need removal for this entity tracker. That's a fucking sire of 7 deaths. Like, oh my god, these top decks. What are we doing? Ain't no way. There's like 3 cards that we can't cast with the mana available, and it's 2 Ugins and 1 sire. What do we end up drawing? Sire. Don't do this, deck. Don't do this. For real. Don't do this. Please. I wanted Ugin this on the bottom. Right, right. We're getting sabotaged here. No, we're getting sabotaged. They're gonna draw so many cards now. I don't know why, like, our removal is so fucking shy. Nah, there's a Ugin at the bottom. Or at least... Wait, no, I don't know anymore either. There's one in the graveyard. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Nah, this is a setup, chat. Literally, the only, like, unplayable top decks, and we're ripping them? Like... Come on. Come on, like, that's not fair. You're not giving us a fair game here, bro. Like... Unreal. It's not fair, chat. As the opponent draws their whole hand, because for some reason we cannot remove an entity tracker with 3 torches, 2 bolts, 3 Brotherhood's Ends, 4 costs. Like, what are you talking about? Instead, we can top like Ugin and Sire of 7 Deaths. Like, GG's. Perfect stuff. And a double Iron Crag? Nah, it's just about the most cursed fucking draws we could ever have, chat. Unbelievable.